Hello everyone, my name is XFox1 and welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2. In our last part, we had dealt with the Collector ship and discovered some very valuable information. Primarily that the Collectors used to be Protheans, and that the Reapers had repurposed them for their own gain. And on top of that, we had also discovered that that they use an IFF to determine friendly ships from non-friendly ships, and that's how they get through the Omega 4 relay. So we will.
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprise.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Yeah, well, the Collectors hit hard. You know, they try to make that first shot count, so we're trying to counteract that. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. So we will be acquiring the IFF eventually. We're just not going to do that in this part, because we still have many loyalty missions to do. And we also need more loyalty missions again, such as...
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
If you remember Tali from Mass Effect 1, you will know how loyal she is to her people. Even on her pilgrimage, she wanted nothing but the best kind of gift to return to her people. She wanted to find something worthy of her pilgrimage. And she dedicated her entire life, or at least, aside from trying to stop Saren, but she dedicated her entire time into trying to find something worthy for her people. And she got information on the Geth that could potentially one day help reclaim the homeworld. So she is very dedicated to her people. This treason thing, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Yeah, that's not something you tend to forget.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
She won't be able to go home.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Huh. Oh yeah, I kind of forget that the Quarians are technically an endangered species.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Of course they did. Fucking Batarians.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Yeah, that's not a very effective way of proving your innocence.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Alright, we'll do this.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Now,
I'll
Tali, do you
program
really
the
think...
Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Now, Tali, did you really think we would not help you out? Don't worry. We'll get to it. Now, I know she says that we need to return immediately, but that's technically not true. We can take as long as we need, just as long as we do it before the suicide mission. Anything else you want to say, Kelly? No? Okay. So, in this part, we are going to be doing Zaeed Massani's and Zaeed Massani. Oh, we're in a random system. Huh. Alright, we're going to be doing Zaeed Massani's and Mordin Solus's loyalty missions. Brez. That has definitely got to be a hot Jupiter. Wait, Calician. Ancient asteroid. Didn't we, Huh. I don't know why, but that one sounds familiar to me for some reason. Okay, sorry, I get distracted too easy. Let's see if we got plenty of gas, plenty of probes. Right, but we are going to be doing Zaeed's loyalty mission, because he was technically, after Miranda and Jacob, he was technically next in line of the recruits that we got. Sure, he didn't have a special mission that we had to go through, we kind of just picked him up and went. But, you know, it's still... I don't know why I do this, I like exploring the planets. Let's see. Also, the Firewalker is a DLC mission. I might do that on stream, I might do that off stream, I might do that after we complete. Oh, this is this a green world? With a thin, hot atmosphere, carbon dioxide and nitrogen, I guess not. You know, hospitable world. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but I still don't know if I'm gonna tackle the anomalies before the suicide mission or after. I might do it after the suicide mission, because that's just technically how I roll. Alright, so this is a really nice, like, nebula, I guess, the Izmir Frontier. I don't know, something about it's just really nice. It's like an oil painting. There's only 3 planets in this, or 4 planets, sorry, 4 planets in this system. So I really like getting those 100%. That's a tiny world. Oh, and apparently it's habitable. Or it has a colony on it. Alright, let's do Zaeed's mission. I actually personally like Zaeed's mission, because there's a really hard speech or renegade choice you have to do if you happen to should we take Tali? We haven't worked with Thane yet, so I think I'll take Thane with me. Or Jack. This is always a hard choice, because I always go with, you know... we'll take Jack. I'll use Thane eventually. He'll have his time to shine. Oh yeah, Zaeed, we haven't taken you since... Yeah, we haven't taken him since we recruited him. And used him in Garrus's loyalty mission. Or not loyalty missions, recruitment missions. I am messing up my words. I apologize. Yeah, and everyone's weapons are good. But, there's a really hard renegade or speech check you had to take, or you had to make with him if you choose a certain option. And, of course, me playing the way I am, I'm gonna take that option.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
It's a very jungle planet.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Are you talking from personal experience? Oh, it's a space monkey. I don't know what they're called. Hey, little monkey. They're kind of cute.
Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
We saw them on that one planet, the one that we had to get the data module from their little hands. I think we took Tali with us, and she's like, she got the data module!
At the southern checkpoint.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Destroy you.
And that's why we have Jack. Oh, there goes her body. Yeah, there's a reason why I like Jack so much.
We got your backs.
Nothing can stop me.
I love this rifle. Usually like to take Garrus because we have sniper duels.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
I don't blame you.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything.
Fair enough.
Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
Direct to southern access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
This is such a beautiful planet. I cannot get over that.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Not a lot of cover.
Zaeed Massani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaeed. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Massani.
What the hell are you doing?
Was that really a Wilhelm scream?
Opening the gate.
I've never noticed that.
Don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to
Damn
knock
right.
you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Fire!
You're literally willing to sacrifice people. This refinery's gonna go down in flames. I remember him telling me that the refinery was ran by like slaves or unpaid workers or something like that.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
And this here is what I'm talking about. In order to save the people and do the Paragon option, you had to pretty much forget Zaeed's loyalty, which is true. He will not be loyal once you do this mission. But if you do his mission, or if you do his mission the way he wants to, excuse me, the people will die. It's also a bunch of renegade, and you'll gain his legendary, or his, why can I not speak? His loyalty. But we are a good Shepard, and we are going to save the people.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
Also, Zaeed, you did this. I'm just cleaning up your mess. That is my least favorite little minigame in this whole entire thing. again, Massani, this is all on you. You know what kind of person I am.
The doors won't open until the fire's out.
Ooh. Don't worry, people. We're gonna save you. I say as I collect refined palladium or palladium.
Now what's this?
There. See, that wasn't much of a detour. Get out of here. Do we go? No, we don't.
This might
And
be
we
useful.
get a flamethrower. Not really a big fan of the M451 Firestorm, but yeah, it's to each their own, really.
I've lost visuals! Good go. There, let's go!
Alright, so I'm actually going to switch this with Arc Projector. Jack is okay with what she has, and you are going to get that. Actually, Zaeed, you should also get this, just in case. It's actually a pretty decent sniper. Not that I will actually make you use it.
First person to bring me Massani's hand. Get their paycheck.
This part always frustrated me. It tells me this guy really likes to hear someone talk.
Now, Zaeed.
Down you go.
You can walk out of here alive. Did you forget who you were dealing with?
Got one.
Ready, Zaeed.
Oh, jeez.
They're up ahead. Come here. I'll destroy you. Got one.
Damn it. Thanks.
That fuel tank's coming loose. Shoot it! Bring it down on top of him.
Already did it.
Nothing can stop me.
Look right. Firing an impact shot.
I hate freaking heavy mechs. But I do like credits. Okay, shields are way too strong. But not against biotics or shields. Effective against shields. Fuck.
Sit down!
Okay. I actually managed to accomplish that on my first try. That's technically a first. Again, I've never actually done this as an infiltrator. Usually I'm playing as biotic. And I'm not sure if it's me, but barriers don't seem to have really good shields. Any goodies in here that I might miss? I guess not. Move. Excuse me.
Not this time, Zaeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
He came really close to shooting, what's his face? Vito.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah! Son of a bitch! Oh.
Zaeed, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
I'm not sure I need a man like you on my ship.
If you didn't need me, Cerberus wouldn't have paid my fee. I'll do what I was paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
Okay, I can do it.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaeed. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
And this is technically the first loyalty mission that you can actually fail, but still gain their loyalty. So we got Zaeed's power, which is the volatile grenade, which is a pretty good power. We'll see him use it. Fortunately, I don't use Zaeed, and technically not a bad companion. But, you know. To control a sky car... What? Why is it telling me about sky cars? Alright, and...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. We'll check that out in a little bit. And I don't know if Joker has any special dialogue afterwards, but let's see. Nope.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. Zaeed is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Joker. Alright, let's see. So now Zaeed has an alternate outfit. Check the status, he is now loyal as well. And his color, pretty much it just changed his armor from yellow to red. And I think it's a little cleaner. It's not bad, but nothing really to get excited about. Alright, so excuse me. Moving on. Also, there's a reason why I don't go and check on Zaeed, really at all. It's because he doesn't have special dialogue like,
Only half our fuel remains.
Thank you, Edie. He doesn't have special dialogue, to where you can actually make choices and talk to him. It's pretty much, he'll give you like 3 randomly selected, answers. And, you can move around his room and interact with the objects, and he'll tell you the history behind them, and that's about it. Now we're about to go to Tuchanka to help Mordin. Alright, I'll explore the rest of the Tuchanka system in a sec, or the what is their sun's called? The Arlak. I'll check out the rest of the system in a little bit. I want to land on Tuchanka first. We finally get to see the Krogan homeworld. It's probably everything that you imagine it would be. Alright, since we're seeing a friend, we're gonna take Tali and Mordin. And fine, we'll get disruptor ammo so we can get cryo ammo. Incinerate, you are going to take this advanced plasma round, melts or burns nearly everything it hits. Nice. We're gonna give you Incinerate Blast though. I kinda like heavy Incinerate myself. Alright, and then Slaying Genius. Breakthrough increases the strength of his shields, increases weapon damage, so shields or weapons. We're gonna do weapons. And Tali, my dear girl, we're gonna do AI hacking. Alright, which isn't too bad. And yeah, you're good. Wow, it is a waste zone. Wait a minute. Aren't you two...
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
Thank you for interrupting this gentleman. But they were on Ilium, weren't they?
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
She actually traveled to the Krogan homeworld for him. That is... wow.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, hon?
Okay.
Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
I'm sorry, honey. You went to the worst location in the whole universe for an Asari.
clan leader wants to speak with you. Talk to him soon, alien. If we decide you're not welcome, you'll know just before we kill you.
So the Krogans are so friendly. So welcoming, you know, that was the best welcoming committee I've ever gotten onto a planet.
Show those planes who's boss. Tear them right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive. Ha!
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
So, essentially, talk to the clan leader, or talk to the clan leader. Slash, chief. Or slash scout.
Children over last week. No. Whoever's off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors? Yes. Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Did he?
Good, Baron.
Aww.
Stay.
It's cute.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rimcall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those Pyjaks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
Pyjaks?
What the hell is a Pyjak?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, ring call, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the Pyjaks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the Pyjak population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Let's see. Well, he's got some good gear. Most of it's pretty affordable. The only thing that I see that isn't, or is pretty expensive, is the heavy weapons upgrade. So we'll go take care of that real quick. Go shoot Pyjaks.
Children, probably 5 years from the right. Think you actually had a fertile... Watch it, human! Let's see what the human can do.
Alright. So it's pretty easy, you know, use the left analog stick to fire, or to move, and then the X button to fire. You want to fire a few seconds before the Pyjak gets close. And you don't want to let them get close. Like, I tried not to let them get past beyond this point. Alright, and I have 2 more Pyjaks to kill. And 1. Alright, and then next wave. There's 15 this time. Is there 15 every round? Or every wave? I couldn't tell. I think they come a little bit faster. You should have plenty of rockets to do this. As long as you don't miss a shot, you should be fine. Alright, I'll let them get close. Okay, there's 18 this time, so their numbers do go up a little bit. But like I said, you should have plenty of rockets. Just try not to let them get too close. And if they're too far back, just let them come to you. You know, don't ever really go to them. Let them come to you. Oh, I got 2 for that one. Yeah, those ones in the back. I don't think so. I think I got 2 with that one too. Yeah, these ones are definitely coming faster. And that was it. You can come back and do that more if you want to. There's really no point in doing it because you're not going to get another discount on top of that. It's just mostly if you felt like, oh, that was fun.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Alright, and let's get a discount.
Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell, I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Oh, and we even get pie jack meat. Oh, it's even free. Nice. Alright, so yeah, a bit of a nice little discount.
This might be useful.
Let's just buy up everything. And there we go. Beat him some Baron.
Here, try this.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
You know, Varen are kinda cute in their own way.
Should I ask the female clan?
Alright, but the reason why you want Urs is because you can actually go down to the Varen pits and bet on him. And the Varen fighting is essentially dog fighting, you know, so I've never done it once, I just do it just because I like to have Urs follow you around. But yeah. And don't worry, he doesn't die if he gets hurt during the little fight. He'll go to the infirmary, which is somewhere around here, and he'll come back, you know, fine.
Hold it. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot
Is that
must
who I think
respond.
it is?
Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
Huh. You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Weak one spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Ha! Know your place well.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
You know, blown up.
Destroyed in the Collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
While we're here, we might as well catch up.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will...
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That actually sounds pretty reasonable.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Jorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
Damn, Rex. He really united, or he's at least trying to unite the Krogan.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Yes, because those were completely safe and homey. Alright, so we go over here, down here. And over here.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Oh, I got the quads, do it. For those of you who don't know, Krogans have 4 testicles. Hence why they call them quads.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with Bloodpack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Bloodpack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Bloodpack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Bloodpack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Bloodpack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Bloodpack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Okay. That's a lot of information. Alright, so Mordin will always be with us because this is his mission, and we're gonna take Tali. I'm gonna recruit him with that. I'm gonna hook myself up with this, and we're gonna go. So this is a Krogan hospital. Nice. Oh. This isn't a Krogan hospital. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh God, this place is a wasteland. There's an F class. Isn't that like one of the hottest stars possible? That's like also really powerful.
Hit! Not the next!
Alright, Clicksons. I don't like them. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep moving.
Nothing's faster than the speed of our cause.
Go for the politics, Chiquita.
Coming in close.
Shit.
Weapons ready.
Not difficult.
If it has a flamethrower, just incinerate it. Okay, maybe that was overkill. Why can't I take cover on this? Alright, bypassing. Again, my least favorite minigame in this whole entire thing.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Odd to see the Krogan devote so many resources to caring for the sick.
Hospitals important to Krogan. Sites of honor. Focus for repopulation. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Really? Interesting.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands. Modifying hormone levels. Counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes. Human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
So this is where Blood Pack originated, essentially, is with Warlock Company.
I am the speaker for Clan Warlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Warlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Warlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Warlock before our Blood Pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Warlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Warlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
That may have been a bit harsh.
We've been...
Here, enjoy.
Goddamn right I do.
Enemy charging!
So yeah, that was actually not that bad. Let's see, we got more iridium. But yeah, I also need to upgrade. I also need to do upgrades when I get back on the Normandy. One step at a time. Okay.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Sometimes I'm really glad I can turn off my mask's olfactory filters.
Hey, count yourself lucky, Tali. Poor Shepard has to deal with it.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
That's not like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You killed someone with farming equipment?
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Mordin.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Mordin, I'm sorry, but what you did was completely wrong.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Yeah, watching it end, watching birth rates drop. You know, that should just tell you right there that that was a bad idea.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still, hard to sleep some nights.
Then you shouldn't have done it.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Yeah, Mordin, I think you need to rethink some of your choices.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope, scientifically brilliant, but ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic, not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill, still caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Is it genophage or genocide?
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
He's really sticking with his argument. Genophage better. But you can tell that he's having some kind of conflict.
This should come in handy.
Don't mind me, Mr. Krogan. I'm just going to take a look at your records, your charts, just to see what all we got here. Thank you.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I'm standing right here.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
I can't believe that worked.
Well, Tully, ain't no pep talk like a military pep talk. That was hilarious, though. Not some Quarian with a tummy ache.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot can cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of, incendiary with us.
Ahead of us. Combat mode. Headed your way.
Problematic.
Just the thing to help.
Mordin, you're getting too close.
This should soften them. Rocket closing in.
You don't say. Damn, these things hit like tanks. Shit.
Krogan charging.
Headed your way.
Nothing good. Power cells, I'm if I do.
Incoming. Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
Simple enough.
On it.
Engaging target.
Next. Got you.
Damn it.
Krogan coming at us. Enemy charging.
Yeah, charging your drone.
Could burn nicely.
Engaging target.
Anyone else? Don't mind if I do. I could always use the credits. Alright. Well, we took out the leader of Clan Werelock. Which means we took out the leader of the Blood Pack, right? Or at least one of the leaders, because I'm sure there's going to be someone else to take up that mantle. Pretty sure we're done with the fighting. Please, Scott, I hope so. Oh, it was in a line. That looks so nice.
We can use this.
Heavy weapon ammo? Yes, please. Excuse me.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
As Mordin keeps saying.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps. Likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be just. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Whoa now!
You don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Wehrlock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit, Special Task Group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
I will say this, that's the one thing I will agree with Malin. The genophage needs to end. That's the only thing I agree with.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I don't think there's really anything else.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
I don't think... Oh, well, there was more. Huh. I don't think I ever remember this terminal. I think I always returned, to the Normandy as soon as it was done, so I missed out on some money. Alright, so we got some credits, but I think we got all the valuable upgrades. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got all the valuable upgrades. So we're leaving. And of course we got his new power, we got his new outfit, and we got a couple of good things. Alright, and again, like last time, it's a little, doesn't really, it's one of the missions that doesn't immediately return you to the Normandy. So we're going to go to the Normandy. And we are going to talk to Mordin and see how he's doing. But first we got to talk to Joker, because, you know me, I love Joker's banter.
Would like to speak with you, Commander.
Oh, so, now we're getting Thane's loyalty mission. Unfortunately, his will be dead last. Well, not dead last, but, you'll see it as we continue.
Commander.
Really?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. No surprise, Mordin acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. So, now we get Thane's loyalty mission. Like I said, he is going to be last, but before we do anything else, let's check on Mordin to see how he feels. Hey, buddy.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Yeah. Solarians typically live to be up to 40. I'm pretty sure Mordin Solus is almost 45. So he's pretty old for by Solarian standards.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Alright then. Alright. So yeah, in the next part we're going to go and...
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
I was getting to that, Kelly. In the next part we are going to talk to Thane to secure his loyalty mission. If I'm not mistaken, after we recorded Mordin, we got Garrus, then Jack, and then it'll be Grunt. And then I want to say after Grunt it was Tali, Samara. No. After Grunt it was Kasumi, then I know the order, okay? I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure we got Tali before Kasumi, and then we got Samara, and then Thane. There's an order to it, and we will follow that order somehow, some way. I just gotta go back and look at it. But I'm looking forward to doing Garrus' loyalty mission next, because his is actually my personal favorite. And it really ties into his character a lot. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. But the stream's been going on long enough, and I've got things I gotta focus on. So yeah. I've been Xbox One, you guys have been great, I'll catch you in the next part. Goodbye, lovelies. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, then hit the like button to let me know, and leave a comment. Feedback is always welcomed here. I also have a couple of ongoing series for your viewing pleasure. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Oh, and check out my Twitch to see my videos early. It's always good to have you on my channel. I'll see you lovelies in the next video. I'm Xbox One. Have an awesome night.